Shinobi token, latest news and updates regarding the Shinobi bridge, as well as to see what's going on within the community and what they're tweeting about. And if you stick tuned to the end of the video, I'll show you how you can learn how to identify some support and resistance like we did in the last video, and how things are still moving along and are very accurate from the last video I did on Shinobi. Welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said out the way, let's jump right in. We got Shinobi Bridge website audit. Larry from Certic has told us that they should be able to get the audit for the bridge site done no later than a week and a half. However, we are hoping that that will be done earlier than that, okay? And I can see why the team wants that, to line it up with the Shinja BSC lining up and everything like that. That'd be pretty smart. We're also going to go over some Twitter accounts from some community members, right? We got Crypto Rican. Shout out to Crypto Rican. And Crypto Rican says, I do. Shinja will be moving all the way to the top, okay? So Crypto Rican is definitely seeing what's going on with Shinja, and I like to see that people are spilling over into the Shinja community. So shout out to Rican, the crypto, okay? Or Crypto Rican. Right now we got another one that's always shilling for us, shilling there. So shout out to Shinobi Shiller. We got to come over here and definitely give this a like and retweet, and let's blow this up. We can put a lot more numbers on this. This helps us get trending not only on Twitter, but help us spread the news. So eventually later on, we can get trending on DEX tools and stuff like that, because people are going to come over here, check our contract. And that's one thing that we want to do. Notice that when we were pushing the prices really high, we also were trending on DEX tools. So let's get the community back rating and doing what we got to do to get back trending as the community and the team continues to pump this price up right now, because that's what's going on. And this is where I was at last time. We're going to blow this chart up, but remember I said that we were marching towards the 16s. This is mid 16s, and we'll put it at the wick right now. But first, let's go ahead and identify some higher lows that in the last video I highly suggest you guys watch. I identified that we're making higher lows, and this is how you identify. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to Shinja, if you guys are tapping in with me, if you're experiencing the abundance of money with me, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave some comments down below if you're pumped about the BSC side of things for Shinja, as well as are you pumped up that while the sea is red for everybody else, Shinobi is pumping steadily green, moving upwards nonstop, and we're making higher lows. Nobody can detest this right here. So that's a higher low right there, right? We make a support right there, right in this area, being a higher low from the prior one. We make the support like I said would happen. Go check out the last video. This happens over and over. This is something that you guys will start to notice these patterns as time goes by, and that's what I want you guys to learn while you guys are watching this channel. Is we made a support, we start marching, making higher lows. This same scenario, this sequence right here, it's going to happen again up here. And like I said, of course, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, but I don't want you guys getting shooken out when we're about to ramp up. We're starting to see that while there's a sea of red, Shinobi is pumping very, very green. We keep pumping up. I mean, even a couple of times we made the support and everybody started going down. Bitcoin, ETH, a lot of the other altcoins, and we just kept on marching. And I think that we're starting to get traction not only on our utilities, but people are starting to hear what's going on with Shinobi, and they don't want to miss out. We have a transparent team. We have an amazing community. The VC is always open. We have a Shinobi University that helps people learn not just about, Shinobi itself, but also how to protect your funds and stuff, which I think is very important as we continue to grow in this crypto adoption that we're going to be having over time. People are, now they're learning about tokens and a whole new currency, let alone now they have to learn how to identify, higher lows, now how to keep their seed phrase safe. Before they had a bank and it was just a bank did it for them. So now there's a lot of more responsibility on users, and we're helping them learn along the way. And that's where we got Shinobi University. So shout out to everybody tapping in on Shinobi University. I highly advise you guys tap in with them. Check the pin messages in the Telegram. So like that, you guys can learn how to protect your funds and maybe even show your friends, because this is a big learning experience for all of us. Okay. Now, when we get above this 16, I know you guys want to know, right? We're going to have this same scenario play out, right? We're marching along where we were really oversold on the MACD for a while, right? Look at all that oversold. We have yet to compensate to have that mountain on the top side. What goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. What is just leaving just showed up, and what just showed up is now leaving. So what's leaving right now is all this down mountain on the MACD. What is about to show up is all this upward mountain on this MACD. We were down, now the prices are going up. This is something that's going to continue to happen. Now the scenario that I keep mentioning right here, these are for new investors, because obviously I'm holding Shinja long term, and so is a lot of the community. We've been here, I know people from the channel have been in Shinja since November, since my first video, so we're here for the long haul. But right here is where the scenario is going to play out for people that are new. Maybe they're like, oh man, is this it? No. What's going to happen if you got the hike in Ashi candles? Tap right here. These are going to help you identify the chart a little bit more cleaner for me. We're on the 4-hour chart. We're going to have this scenario play out right above this line right here. okay, because we're marching straight up, and we'll break past this 1633. This line might be at the very most, give or take, like this, you know, considering we're tapping right on there, and the wick is right on there. So when we break past, let's get it right on there. So when we break past that 1593, which is about 1600, like I stated in the Telegram, I told everybody in the last video, we're making higher lows. The minute we have this scenario play out, we're going to do the same thing right above this line, right? And I'm going to tell you guys again, the minute we do that, you guys see this same scenario playing out, and we break above this, we come down, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We have to take a breath. You can't blow out your breath for the rest of the day. You have to breathe back in to be able to breathe back out. And that's what's going to happen right here. We're going to take a breath back in on top of this line so we can breathe back out and push up. What is going to be that next target? Of course, this is only on the 4-hour chart, and I want to do this. These are not, you know, perfect or definitive no matter what, because none of this is financial advice. But I want you guys to learn how to be able to identify support and resistance along the way. Of course, Shinobi's a long-term hold. We're still waiting on Shinobi Gaming, our blockchain later on, our Dojoverse. So of course, you know, if you put a nice size large bag, you're going to want for all these things to develop long-term, because this is, you know, basically a business, not just a token. We have Shinobi Gaming, our wallet, we have the Dojoverse, our blockchain, and now the bridge website. So we have a lot of utility that are going to continue to come out. We're going to go ahead and identify this next target. Okay, these are targets for us to build momentum on, and also targets because these are psychological barriers, a lot of these resistance. So when we make and we break out of here, we make a support, and traditional traders or people who have practice enough see that we made a support right here, and we make a higher low and we start marching back up, more money starts to get pumped back in, because they're like, okay, I know for a fact that, like, that's what happened right here. We made a support right here. No money came in yet, right? Let's go ahead and identify a support right here. No money came in. We went up, came down, made a higher low, but this one started making lower lows. The minute we started marching back up, that's where you start to see big money step in, because we broke this resistance where we had problem before, right? And the minute we break resistance and we make this W shape and we start taking up, that is where the money starts to come in. Look at that large amount of money that came in. Even when the markets were red, Shinobi still kept pumping green. Why is that? Because we broke our psychological barrier where traditional traders that have large bags are saying, oh, okay, something's going on right here. So I definitely don't want to miss out on this. That same scenario, as you can see, the volume tapered off. We start to see it pump back up because we want to break past this 1600. Let's just call it that, 1593 or 1600, right on that money. And we'll break past that. We'll have the same scenario happen again, and money was going to pump back in, because the minute we say, hey, we're not going under 1600, or to be exact, 1593, we're making a support, and we start making higher lows in this little channel like we did here. These are two higher lows within this channel. So we can identify that within the channel. More money's going to come in, because there's, okay, these are higher lows. There's stuff going on. Smart money's going to come in and activate right there, okay? So I want you guys to make sure you guys leave some comments down below about how you feel about the bridge website, about how you feel about Shinja's ecosystem, all encompassing. Also, let me know what you're mostly excited about. Let me know if you're ready for the whitelist spots. Tap in on the Telegram. We have an amazing team of mods and admins in the Telegram that will help you and guide you in the right way. Or watch all my Shinobi videos that I have posted that will definitely get you up to speed. I've been in depth when it comes to Shinobi as far as the white paper and everything to do with Shinja. So I want you guys to get on the same page with me. So we're going to see that same scenario right here, that breakout right there, and then our next target is going to be 1796. It's going to be that target. So above the 18s, which is epic for us. Just absolutely epic. And then we'll march straight towards the 2. So I want you guys to continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, later.